How's it going, everybody? Rye right here today, and we are back with our Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode. And sorry that there was no upload last week, guys. I was feeling a little bit under the weather. Throat wasn't great, so I didn't want to be yelling, screaming, and going ahead and doing a YouTube video. I didn't think that was the best thing for it. But guys, thank you so much for sticking around with this series. If you are new and you did just happen to stumble across this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys can go ahead and get notified when I get post new content for you. I'm also live on Twitch pretty frequently, so we might be playing some MLB over there this summer as the summer moves on and we get away from hockey. That link is in the description as well. And I have a Discord. It's down there too if you guys want to talk, hang out. Lots of people talking a lot of sports. When playoffs come around, we get very active and very chatty in there, so go ahead, jump in there if you are new. But guys, we are here at the 1st of July, and you know, things are going okay. We're not quite at the 1st. We're almost at July. But things are going okay. We're 39 and 36. We're 6 games back of the Yankees, so things definitely need to improve quite a bit if we're going to challenge for the division. But really, I'm looking at this wild card race. 2.5 games back. Really want to cement ourselves, jump over the Athletics here. They're very good at pitching and defense. We are not, but we're very good at hitting and speed, apparently. Defense is not our strong suit. So taking a look at, let's just go ahead and look at our trade talks here. You can see third base and first base aren't great. Neither is the outfield or catcher, although I'm going to keep the catcher as is. As you guys can see, our catchers right now are Danny Jansen and Reese McGuire. Neither of them are truly spectacular, but we've got Gabriel Moreno here who will come up someday. He's growing nicely. He'll be our starting catcher soon enough. First baseman Rowdy Tellez. You know, I think I'm pretty sure I have Vlad Guerrero playing first base. If we take a look at the depth chart real quick, yeah, we got Vlad Guerrero at first base. Danny Jansen, Reese McGuire, Geraldo at third. So Danny Jansen, one of our catchers at third. Reese McGuire, our catchers at third. So actually, I think somebody supposed to be over there. Can anybody else play over there? Semyon, maybe, and I was going to play Panik. Bo Bichette can play shortstop, and I think I'm going to keep him there. Panik can play second base or short. And Panik is actually, well, he's got good vision. He's good contact guy, so maybe. But I probably would like to look at our Miguel Geraldo, 86. Is that like his projected overall in 2025? Wow, okay, so they actually do. That's really cool, projected overall. Anyway, you guys can see here, Bo Bichette projected at 92, I guess, maybe. Shane Bieber, still have him on the roster. Did a trade for him in the last one, but one of the things I might want to do, Teoscar Hernandez is our DH, but I also kind of want him to be our right fielder. Joaquin Diaz, I did call him up as well. He's growing, so, you know, some options here. I think Panik, though, I kind of like him. He throws righty, so he's probably decent there at third base. I think I might want to, let's just double check our lineups real quick. Who do we have playing at third? Yeah, we have Danny Jansen at third. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'd rather see, I mean, Rowdy Tellez. I mean, he's, what, 26 with beat potential? That's not too bad. What does he throw? He's a lefty thrower, so he's probably not going to play third base. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Joe Panik, like I said, could play. He's got really good vision, decent contact. And Danny Jansen, I mean, is average in the field, but he's really not a good hitter. So I think I'd like to change his position. Play Bo Bichette at third, maybe? Although Bichette is not got the greatest arm. I could play Vlad Guerrero. He's got good arm, but bad fielding. Semyon, not good. Actually, that might be our best option. Cavan Biggio here, playing in the outfield. I actually would rather see him at third base. And then Danny Jansen for Teoscar Hernandez. Teoscar can play left field because he is a left fielder. George Springer at center. Randall Grichuk at right. Maybe do we want Joaquin Diaz? Yeah, maybe we do want Joaquin Diaz in for Grichuk, but Grichuk is a better hitter. I'm actually going to leave that, but we are going to make Danny Jansen the DH, but I can actually probably find a better DH. Rowdy Tellez against righties, probably. Yeah, probably him. And then, yeah, we obviously don't want any of our pitchers batting as the DH, so we'll go ahead and check without a DH. Cavan Biggio for Randall Grichuk. Grichuk will play left field there. I don't know why that switched it all around. Teoscar Hernandez can go play in his natural position. Springer's going to stay there. That's fine. Against lefties now, Hernandez for Biggio, and then Biggio for McGuire. Against lefties, I probably don't want McGuire being the DH against lefties. Joaquin Diaz, how are you? 53 and 65 is actually not too bad. I think I might go ahead and give Joaquin Diaz some DH time here. You know, obviously he's you know, very good speed-wise. So if he gets on base, he'll be great for us. But Grichuk there, yeah. So I'm going to leave everything like that. I don't know why Biggio is playing out in left field. That's probably not good. That's probably a big reason why things aren't going well. But Grichuk's going to stay out there in right. I guess I could move a guy like Jonathan Davis out to right or play Joaquin Diaz over Grichuk, but I just kind of like Grichuk's power. Again, although this is lefties, he's still a better hitter against lefties. He's not as good of a fielder, but he's playing right field. Actually, you do need a better arm in right field. So we'll start Joaquin Diaz there out in right field. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to flip-flop him. Yeah, he's probably going to drop in the batting order against lefties. Cavan Biggio there. Yeah, actually, Joaquin Diaz is fine there. Danny Jansen playing catcher is fine with me. Reese McGuire there is good against righties. He's better against lefties, I guess. I honestly don't know. But Reese McGuire is there against righty. Okay, so we are platooning our catchers. Things are looking fine now out in the outfield and out, you know, defensive positions. So we'll go ahead, keep the simulation rolling. Robbie Ray, I'm going to place him on the bench. I'm going to go back and fix that. So Robbie Ray is healthy. That's one of our starting pitchers, which means I can probably send down probably Matz. I mean, Matz, you know, hasn't been great. Manoa is in the AAA, excuse me, already. So, I mean, obviously our two stars are playing well, but other than that, I guess I'm calling Ryu a star. But do we want to send down a relief pitcher maybe, like Chatwood? Wow, he's, I mean, 6.41 ERA, 1.73 WHIP. Yeah, I'm going to move him to AAA. Nobody should claim him, I don't think. And that should be fine. If we go to check out our pitching rotation, yeah, we are good now. We have, you know, 3 relievers, 2 long relievers. That is fine with me. Let's go to the calendar. Sim through date. Bisons, I'm going to auto-fix their active roster. We lose to Baltimore. Does Bieber take the loss? No, Robbie Ray takes the loss. Coming out of the pen there. Hyunjin Ryu against the Baltimore. Joaquin Diaz, I'm going to keep him active. It's only a bruised hand. We lose again. Losing to Baltimore like that, I'm going to auto-utilize him. Hopefully it doesn't do... Did that change anything? Roster. Nelson down to the Blue Jays, Class A. Fisher, yeah, okay, that's fine. I just want to make sure lineups here. Lefties, is he still being... No, they took him out and put Grichuk in. I don't think I want that. I don't think I want Grichuk. I'll give him his chance there out in right. He's a center fielder, but I'll give him the chance out in right for Grichuk. Just because, I don't like that. Like, yeah, I kept him in, and then they decided to bench him when I hit auto-utilize. I don't want to place him on the bench either. Back-to-back wins against Seattle. Odorizzi and Robbie Ray getting the dubs. Steven Matz versus Justice Sheffield. We are going to get another win. Trent Thornton out of the pen getting that one, so we do sweep Seattle in this series. He pulled his groin. I'm going to auto-manage that. 11-5 with Shane Bieber getting the win. 7-2 win over Tampa Bay there. That's big for us. And can we sweep the Tampa Bay Rays? No, we cannot. So I'm going to auto-utilize him again. Hopefully it didn't just totally flip everything. June was a rough month. AAA pitcher, he was struggling. AA player update. AAA, he raked. So Eric Rivera, very nice to see that. Eric Rivera, I believe, is somebody... No, we don't actually care about him. I thought for a second that he was somebody that I would care about. He's not really somebody I care about. But we're 5.5 games back from the Yankees, pulling, I guess, a half game back in within range there. Taking a look, I just want to make sure the lineups again. Joaquin Diaz is still out in right field. So I guess that's fine. I don't know what I did differently. But just advance a few days here. Beating Baltimore. Robbie Ray getting another win. So Robbie Ray's ERA is not good, but he's at least getting wins, which is what's important at the end of the day. Lost to Baltimore there. Trent Thornton takes that. Shane Bieber gets another win. 9-1. I'm so happy we traded for him. Take a quick peek at the standings. 6.5 games back from the Yankees there. They are doing very, very well. We'll get up to the All-Star game after beating Tampa Bay. Beating them again. 8-2. Oh, so Odorizzi, Ryu, Roark. There we go. There's another win. I'm going to skip the home run derby. Not worried about that. We're going to get to the end of the season in this episode. So there's going to be a lot of simulation going on here. So we'll just go up another week. No, I would like not to. The NL has defeated. The Cubs are offering us a trade. Teoscar Hernandez for who? Can I go up? I can't take a look. So it's Alec Mills, a 77, no, and a relief pitcher. I'm gonna decline that trade. No, thank you. Let's go about a week here. That's I don't particularly care about the AAA. There we go. God. Auto that's in the minors. Auto fix lineups. So that's not what you want to see. 2 wins out of what? 2 and 4, and that's 6 games. Matt's getting the win. Shane Bieber taking the L. Yeah, so not a great stretch here. The Astros have acquired Jose Abreu for Alberto Ibarra and Forrest Whitley. So, okay. We get some win. Oh my God, what the hell is happening? Why we're just not scoring enough runs, and when we do get run support, we don't pitch well. I don't know, guys. 53. I mean, we're playing average, right? Like it's not very impressive. But if we take a quick look at the standings here, we're 10.5 games back. We're not going to catch the Yankees, but we are in a wild card spot. Okay, that's the important part. We got a game advantage on both the Athletic and the Angels. 3 games up on the Red Sox. So our slugging percentage. So our slugging is very good. It's our ERA that is really the big issue here. I'm going to view all the trade blocks and like. Can I look at, can I view all, please? I didn't mean to flip through that, but checking out starting pitchers, Jose Quintana, Tyler Mahle. I mean, Mahle could be a good guy to go get, although, I mean, he's ERA of 4.69. I'd kind of rather go after Jose Quintana. He's a lot more money, so, but they're seeking catchers, first base, third base, shortstop, left fielders. Jordan Montgomery from the Yankees here has not been very good. Josh Lindblom, he's been okay. The Brewers there. Joey Lucchesi from the Mets. He's, I guess, fine. He may be in the bullpen. I don't know where he's coming out of. He's only pitched 53 innings. And yeah, he's definitely coming out of the bullpen. He's got to be coming out of the bullpen. But as far as players, I mean, maybe Jose Quintana, he probably looks like the best guy to go after. I'll suggest a trade and see what it would be. It would be Joe Willard, one of our closing pitchers, Miguel Giraldo. Joe Willard, the closing pitcher. I think we got closing pitchers that we can get rid of. Or there's Vernon Castilla and Forrest Wall. Let's check out our closing pitchers. Yeah, Joe Willard's, I mean, we have other guys besides Willard. He's, you know, he's young, right? But he's nothing crazy good, right? Bundy's on the IL, so I don't want to go after him. Heaney is hot, and he's probably going to be more to give up. Yeah, we'd have to give up more. Obviously, we're not going to get Shohei Ohtani, even though, actually, we could throw in Robbie Ray and get Shohei Ohtani. That'd be really cool to do, but we're in the AL, so I mean, I guess he could be the DH too on other days, right? Like if you take a look at him real quick, toggle his attributes. He's a good hitter, but really what we need is good pitching. He's good, but I think I'm going to go after not Iglesias. Jose Quintana for now. 79 doesn't really upgrade our pitching too much. What if I take Joe Willard off? Shohei Ohtani, what would it take to get him? Malone or Orelvis Martinez and Forrest Wall. So if I throw on Willard, so it would throw in Robbie Ray. We'd increase our budget here, and we get Shohei Ohtani. I mean, we're upgrading Robbie Ray to Shohei Ohtani. I'm going to do this. We're going to get Shohei Ohtani. Why not? We can play him as a DH, and you know, and when he's not pitching, and let's do it. Offer the trade. Beautiful. So we are going to go after Shohei Ohtani and get him. The Angels, not the pitcher they wanted to give up, but it's the pitcher they are going to give up. Taking a quick look at our pitching rotation now. Ohtani is going to replace Matz in the rotation. He's going to go up here. Ryu's been pretty good this season. He's cold right now, but Ohtani's 0-10. Wow, with a 6.64 ERA. I did not notice that, but hopefully he's got a bounce back in him. Yeah, his WAR is still positive, even though being 0-10, so I guess he's not the reason they're losing. They're just bad. But we are going to upgrade our starting pitcher there with Shohei Ohtani, and then we can utilize him. Something but this guy's so exciting. Taking a look at the lineups versus right-handed pitchers, we can even use Shohei Ohtani in the. Can we not because he's pitching or today? Is that what's going on? Yeah, is he pitching today? So we can't use him technically. Calendar. So yeah, Shohei Ohtani would be pitching today. We'll simulate a day. Auto that. Keep him active. We lose 4-1. The Dodgers are offering us a trade. They want Teoscar Hernandez. for Buzdar for a relief pitcher and a third baseman. The relief pitcher looks really good. How about the third baseman? I mean, that's right, Justin Turner. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I like Teoscar Hernandez. He's a starter for me. Ohtani, how did he do in his debut for us? Pitching, he went 2 innings, allowing 3 earned, and got pulled. Interesting. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should have looked at when his last start was. Anyway, let's go to our lineups now and go ahead against righties. I can now look to throw in Ohtani. Can I toggle? Can I toggle his? Okay, so again, he's good against righties, not so much against lefties. So against righties with the DH, I'm going to put Ohtani in as the DH. And then I think we're going to leave it after that. So now against Kansas City, we got Odorizzi versus Minor. Today is the trade deadline. I don't think I'm going to make any other trades today. So no, don't stop simulating. Auto fix the rotation down there. We get the win against Kansas City. View the box score. Let's check out the batting. Did Ohtani get any hits? He didn't. Oh, we must have faced a lefty. That's why. Scott Blewett. There we go. We take an 7-8 loss. Is Blewett a lefty or a righty? Ohtani went 2 for 4. Nice. Batting average is up to 255 on the season. Got a walk. 4 RBIs for Ohtani. So already a very, very good return for him. So, but right now we need to be worried about teams like Boston catching us in the wild card. These series against Cleveland. Oh, this matchup against Boston. So we'll get straight to it. Placed on the bench. All right. So we go every other game with a win. We do beat Boston in the first game though, beating Eovaldi. Struggling AAA pitcher, or AA, excuse me. These, I'm just going to get rid of these. I don't really care. Contract extensions, Shane Bieber. I would definitely like to make an offer to Shane Bieber to get him to stay. He is 25. Can I give him 6? He's looking, so, wow, he wants a lot of money. Maybe if I just give him 5 years, that's 4 years? Yeah, actually looks like a really good deal. If I front load it, I'd rather front load contracts, anyway. Yeah, 4 years for him. Make the offer. All right, so he is back. Bo Bichette, definitely going to make him an offer. What about, yeah, 4 years seems like a sweet spot. Getting him up to that 3.8 million per year. Actually, I can probably drop that a bit if I make him just an everyday player. He wants to be a star, but we'll drop that up there, front load it. All right, so he is going to accept that contract as well. Teoscar Hernandez, yeah, we'll make him a contract offer. I don't want to make him a star. I'll make him an everyday player. There's not really much savings here. He's 28. I could save $2 million if I give him I'll give him a 3-year deal. I think. Yeah, I'll give him a 3-year deal. Looking at about 9.8 million per year. We'll front load it for him again. Yeah, our payout structure is looking pretty good. 1 to 2 years would actually get us to 6.9 to be arbitration eligible. I'm going to do this. That's a done deal for him as well. And then I think, obviously we're going to give Vlad Guerrero Jr. A contract extension. Actually, that's way too much money. What was he looking for originally? Make an offer. He was looking for 2 years to be a platoon player. If I make him an everyday player and do 3 years, 2.4 million per year. I mean, I would do that 100%, right? Like that right there. Front load that contract right there. And boom. Okay, so we're good there as well. Cavan, Biggio, Marcus. I'll wait on. I think I'll wait on Marcus Semien, but Biggio here. 4 years. Yeah, I mean, 5 years. Okay, 4 years looks like a sweet spot for him money wise. I can do 2.2 million. Front load that as well. Actually, I'll just do that normal because I'm front loading a lot of these. But we're gonna go ahead. Decided to accept. Beautiful. So you can see we've got quite a few guys re-signed. I'll wait a little bit before I negotiate with any of these guys. I'll wait for you guys what to say in the comments section. But the calendar, this series against Boston is big. And if I want to double check real quick lineups, the Teoscar. Oh wait, they put Springer on the bench. I don't want Springer on the bench. I would rather have Springer starting. George Springer, Randall Grichuk, George Springer, Grichuk for Springer. There we go. Biggio's still out. Yep. Joaquin Diaz is at right. Danny Jansen, Shane Bieber. Beautiful. Okay, so things are looking well. Calendar here. Shane Bieber's getting the start against Boston. We're going to get a big 13-3 win. Ryu, we're gonna get the sweep on the Boston Red Sox, 2-0, 13-3, and 3-2 with Kirby Yates, the closer, getting us the win. They are what, 55 and... Oh, wow. So, yeah, they are dropping pretty hard. They are 55 and 60. We are 59 and 53. Let's take a quick look at the standings for the wild card. 3 games back of the Indians for the #1 wild card spot. So that is beautiful. Pitching up to 13th, power up to 4th, defense dropping to 27th. Not great. Maybe something to address in the offseason, but right now, taking a look at things, ERA, I think, improved. Slugging dropped a bit. Fielding 987 is not horrible, but obviously wanted to be a little bit better. The Angels, ooh, this is a big series as well, so we'll simulate through this series against the Angels. Strained tricep, auto with him, and we are going to get swept by the Angels. Ohtani taking an L, and he is 0-12. He is a bad, bad pitcher. Do I want to maybe not have him be a starting pitcher? Ohtani, I mean, he's got good numbers, right? He's growing as a pitcher, too. I don't know what to say. I mean, he's a much better batter. I mean, his batting WAR has got to be really good. Yeah, I mean, .6 is not great, but his pitching has been putrid. I mean, 185 whip is not great, but it's not as bad as it could be. I mean, the dude just hasn't won a game. Strikeouts per 9 innings is about 12. I mean, that's decent. Walks per 9 is, sheesh, only 4. Gives up home runs, though. He does give up the long ball. I wonder if that's his issue. Yeah, his walks and home runs down there are pretty low. Maybe I want him in the bullpen? Nah, I don't think I can do that. I think I can only have him be a starter. Can I do that? Ohtani or like Trent Thornton? I don't want to do that actually. But Jake Odorizzi will be pitching in the next game, I think. No, it's Shane Bieber. Okay, so we'll go up to this through this series against the Tigers here in August. That's fine. Torn hamstring, 1 to 2 months. I'm gonna auto with that. Auto utilize. Timeout. Okay, so pitching rotation. Oh, God, that's not what... We can't afford injuries to starting pitchers, guys. Okay, I think the bullpen's looking fine now. All righties, actually, yeah, let's switch Roark and Matz. So we have a lefty in the rotation as well. 53 out of... Okay, so he's a two-way player status. I'm not entirely sure what that means. But he can play in the outfield. He's growing too. I just want to see his pitching get a little bit better. We know his hitting against righties is really good, right? I'm really only putting him in a position to succeed. And now after we've been dropping all these games, we have dropped 2 games out of the wild card. All of a sudden, we are 2 games out of the wild card after this 5-game losing streak. We finally get back on the winning bus. The Bisons, that's fine. Fisher Cats. Oh my goodness. I wonder if there's something wrong with our lineups. George Springer, Hernandez, Grichuk, McGuire, Jake Odorizzi's at the DH again. I want Ohtani DHing. I really think I'm fine with how things are going, though. Well, not fine with how things are going, but I like the look of the lineup. There's nobody over here that I really, I'm screaming like we got to get them on the field, right? Springer's cold. Biggio, I mean, Biggio's not been hitting well at all. But Reese McGuire is the DH. I think against lefties. Against lefties, I'd almost rather have... Oh, probably rather have Randall Grichuk against lefties. Yeah, and there we go. That's fine there. Joaquin Diaz is out in right field. How is he doing this season? He's got a 243, 325 on base, 699 on base plus slugging, so that's not great. WAR of half a game is not terrible for somebody who came in as late as he did. Hopefully we can beat Detroit here. We got some easier matchups coming up. We got Detroit, 6 of our 6 games. How to utilize him. So we lose the series to Detroit. We beat the series. We win. He's eligible, but he will be injured. I'm just going to auto keep him on the 15-day DL. Auto utilize him. Be out for a day or 2. Keep him active. Oh my goodness, guys. We lost both series to Detroit, but we did beat the White Sox in a series. And all of a sudden, it's not looking good at all for us. Auto utilize Teoscar Hernandez. Oh my God. Have 28. You must have auto fix rotation. Oh my goodness. What is going on right now? August was a terrible, terrible month for us. Oh my God. I'm just going to skip all those because that's just everybody calling players up. Taking a look at our pitching rotation. Shane Bieber's insane. Ryu being out really does hurt us quite a bit, though. Ohtani is growing as a pitcher, too. That's really good to see. +4 in his walks, +4 in his home runs. Those are great. But really, it's concerning to see what is going wrong with this team. I'm not sure how to fix it. I think, is it defense? Is it our field? It's really, I think, our pitching. Again, I just don't think, but I can't pinpoint what part of the pitching is the bad part. Taking a look at statistics, team rankings, do we get earned runs? We've allowed, a ton of earned runs. It's sad to see, so many runs allowed. Trying to figure out, like, we're not allowing a lot of hits, I don't think. I mean, we're allowing a decent amount, 18th, but blown saves, it doesn't look like it's the, it's not our closer. I mean, it's 20th. He's blown, what, 19 saves? We've blown 19 saves? Yikes. Saves, though, you probably rank in the bottom, or not. Yeah, we're 11th there. Okay. ERA is definitely one of the worst. So we have one of the worst. Like, look at that. We need Ryu back. Odorizzi is not getting it done. Pitching rotation, Trent Thornton at a 6.35. Anybody? Yeah, Tanner Roark has got a 3.31. He's going to replace Trent Thornton. Alek Manoah is not been good. Rookie, but he's a middle reliever. I think, it's really just, it's bad pitching, guys. Starting pitching is a major issue for us. Ohtani, didn't really fix that for us. There he is at 0-13. We got this series against the Yankees is huge. Let's get up to this Tampa Bay series, though. Oh my God. Okay, so we do win the series against the Oakland A's. Jesus Christ. All these pop-ups. All right, so we sweep Baltimore. That's finally good. But we're under 500. Wow. We need to seriously pick it up here. Oh, he fractured his hand. That's a huge loss for us. We're just going to auto fix everything. Let the AI deal with it. I'm done dealing with it. And it looks like this season is going to crash and burn. Potential. No, oh my God. All right, so it looks like we picked it up with 4 straight wins there. We make it back to 500. Hopefully, I mean, we're not going to make the playoffs. There's no chance we make the playoffs now, right? 3.5. I mean, it's still within reach. 3.5 games is a lot of games to pick up with 2 weeks left in the season. But if we stay hot like this, which we don't, never mind. We're not going to make the playoffs this season, guys. I'm just going to simulate out the, good. Auto-utilize him. Auto-fix rosters. 78 and 84. That was brutal. So we absolutely went from a good spot to a very, very bad spot. Awards. Vlad Guerrero and Semien won the Golden Glove. Interesting. So the MVP was Yordan Alvarez with 50 home runs on the season. My God. We'll stick in the American League. Cy Young winner was Chris Sale. Shane Bieber comes in second, so it's good to see that we traded for Shane Bieber and he's in the Cy Young race, right? He's still very, very good, but we really do need to work on starting pitching. We'll work on that in the offseason. I don't want to keep giving up prospects and players. Kirby Yates was almost the reliever of the year. Interesting. So he came in third. Taking a look at the Rookie of the Year, Rutschman, who I think is a very, very promising and very, very good catcher. Hank Aaron is Mike Trout. Foltewitz, Golden Glove. First base, Vlad Guerrero win Golden Glove for third base. I'm pretty sure he didn't play third base at all this season. 991 fielding percentage, though, is pretty good. So he won it this year. Marcus Semien won it for shortstop, but he played second all season. So, okay. Left field was Giancarlo Stanton. Okay. Lorenzo Cain at center field. And Avisal Garcia. So our division, very, very good. No Silver Slugger for us, but we'll flip through here just to take a look at it. If anybody's curious, postseason MVP, not important to us, but Shane Bieber won in whip, so he had the best whip of the season, but we're going to sim to offseason here. Just zip through this. The Astros have defeated the Dodgers in the World Series. What a surprise. Yes, I'm sure I'd like to advance. Manager and pitching coach have ended. 5 days to negotiate contracts. Okay. You also have 5 days to tender qualifying offers to free agents. So I don't think I'm going to tender any qualifying offer. And nobody, I don't think, important. Yeah, ability. Sean Robles, because of age, but he was pretty bad anyway. So nobody important for us is going to retire. Nobody made the Hall of Fame. And there we go. So now we do have to review staff, hire a manager. Joe Madden would be a good player, guy to go get. I mean, I'd like to find maybe, I mean, our pitching coach, definitely. We need to find a better pitching coach. Somebody like Damon Odell could be good. Home runs per 9, control goes up. Clutch, I mean, home runs per 9. Brian Curtis could be a good guy to go after. So there's some guys out there that we can go after, guys. But exclusive free agent negotiations. We have to, you know, decide. We probably want to bring Kirby Yates back. He is, what, 35 years old? He's probably got some years left, right? He's still at 88. He's not dropping off, really. I mean, a little bit, but for the most part, it's his stamina and, yeah, pitching clutch. Marcus Semien, I mean, just won, what, the Gold Glove. He is dropping in overall, though, which sucks to see. His stats this season, 259, OPS of 758, which is the best of his career, actually. So that's good to see. WAR was 4.6, so definitely a guy that was valuable to the team. I don't know, guys. I really just think we got to take a look at the budgets, too. How much, you know, do we have available? 92 million available budget, right? So we have plenty of money left to spend on player salaries. We really do need to go spend it, too. Who is, can I see, I can rebrand the team. We can move the team. Awesome. I'm not going to rebrand the team, though, because I'm not going to bother, because that would not be as fun. But is there a way to see upcoming free agents? Player contracts. All. Kirby Yates. Oh, that's just us. Yeah, no, that's us. I don't think I can see maybe upcoming free agents. Contract. Maximum 1 year left. Freddie Freeman gonna be? Are these guys gonna be free agents? Ah, wait. Deselect free agent. Yes. Submit the search. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Am I just missing it? I'm not sure, but you guys got to let me know if there's a way to find upcoming free agents, because I would like to take a look at them, because I think upgrading the manager, I mean, geez, it's got to upgrade our hitting coach, too. I should probably fire him with 1 year. Geez, we just need to redo the staff. Need to get one of the better staffs, because Vlad Guerrero wants it and their top players want it. But we've got free agency in 6 days. I'll save that for the next episode, guys, but what a disastrous end of the season, right? Like, July started to go well. I mean, August was okay. I mean, August was terrible. September got better towards the end, but it was too little too late, and by that point, we were out of it. So, guys, I'm going to need your advice and your help down in the comment section, so make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.